Should you study every day? A very important question that I receive a lot. Should you study every day? Yes. Can you study every day? That's a little bit more practical, I think, because you have a lot of things to do. You have work, you have family. So can you study every day? Maybe, hopefully. But is it necessary to study every day? I think it is. I think it is necessary to study every day because it's much better for you. It's much better for studying, the results you will get, but it's also much better for yourself, motivation that you will keep high, and it is much better for your brain. Let's dive into this. Now, study time is precious time. With all the things going on in your life, studying is usually not the first or the second thing that you will put your time on. So you should make every second count, not every minute, but every second. So remember, studying isn't just sitting there with your book and thinking, oh, I have to read because this is what studying is. No, studying is much more. Studying is also using the information or going over your notes, or when you're waiting in line at the grocery store, for example, take your phone and look at some flashcards and make sure that you study that way as well. Studying is not just sitting with your book. And if you start to change that perspective on studying, you will see that there is a lot more time that you have that you can study. Make every second count. And the moment you start looking at studying as something you do daily, it becomes a habit. You create a ritual out of studying, and by doing that, it's much clearer for your brain that you will study and that it is time for you to study when you pick up your book or pick up your phone and you start looking at some flashcards. The most important benefit of creating a daily study ritual is you don't have to think about it. You just sit down and you start studying. And if you're really smart about it, you start studying at the same time every day. So this way your brain knows, okay, it's, for example, 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 in the evening, whatever time you choose. And the moment that time starts, for you, studying starts. The wonderful benefit of doing it this way, so studying every day at the same time, is that you can make sure that when you are studying every day, you may even have the weekends off. So you only have to study during the week, and then weekends are totally yours. And you can study if you want to, but you don't have to study. And if it's really a good habit, you will probably study that weekend as well. Now here's an important principle that I use in my life. I focus on double growth when studying. What does this mean? It means that I don't just study, I take my book and learn what is in the book, but I also use that time when I'm studying to improve my study skills. So when I'm reading, I'm not just reading, I'm also training myself to read with more focus or read faster or read whatever I want to train that way. And this way I have double growth. I learn and I improve my skills. Do you know that studying helps prevent or at least combat dementia as well? There's been research done about this, and it states that if you keep your brain active, you will have less memory problems usually in life. So think about that as well. If there's dementia in your family, for example, make sure that you continue to study and you will keep your brain fit, and dementia may have less of an impact on you as it should be having if you're not studying. Now, here are a few things that you should remember. Make studying a daily thing in your life. Study every day in the morning, for example, at the same time, and do this every day. Build a habit. And remember that studying isn't just sitting there with your book in front of you. It's also using the information and making sure that you go over your notes or do your active recall or go over your flashcards again. And also think about doing multiple study sessions every day. So not just doing 1 hour in the morning, but do 30 minutes in the morning. Then during the day you take 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and you learn new things or you go over notes. And in the evening you do another session of 30 minutes. Doing it this way is easier for you because it takes less time. You don't have to take an entire hour to study, and at the same time your brain will have to repeat the information a number of times instead of going over it just once. And then the concept of double growth. Study and improve your study skills at the same time. So, should you study every day? Yes, you should be studying every day, even if it's just 15 minutes, 30 minutes, more or less, it doesn't matter. Make sure that you study every day. And when you study every day, you will see that you graduate faster, you will see that you have less stress when studying, you will be motivated faster, and you can jump into a study session as quickly as you want to. So leave a message in the comments below. What will you be studying today? Let me know. I look forward to learning what you are studying. Have a wonderful day, and till the next session.